Welcome everyone to Chess with TV episode 293. Today is August 25th, 2016. We have played every 32nd Thursday chess variant on the chess.org. There are no variants left, but there's not the no variant variant. My favorite chess variant is called Chess Chess. It's where chess is chess and there's no rules except for chess rules. So let's go play it right now. We seem to be in a... Whoa, that was my inbox there for a moment. So if you pause the video, you can go see exactly what people have been saying to me. Usually it's like, "Hi, Chess Whiz, you're amazing. I want to play you." And I don't reply, or I say no. But in this case, I'm saying yes. I sent him a link to this tournament because in 20 seconds, we're going to play 30-second chess. Should be fun. Should be fun. Are you ready for this? I'm ready. I'm ready. Today, I really feel ready. As you can see, I'm number 2 seed behind Rondep. We've got another group of friends here. Streaming live. Everybody knows that. Go! 30 seconds. Rondep berserks. Okay, Rondep, I'm ready. Let's play this way. Faster. Oh, let's close it up. It's going to keep him... Oh, capture that way. That's kind of weird. Let's put the knight here. Let's take that for free. Okay, this is going pretty well. This is definitely going well. This is going super well. I'm not too pleased with a couple of those moves. But I'm pleased with this overall. I'm very pleased with this game. I think Rondep is hurting. Ah, that was close. That was not. Why can I not beat Rondep? I mean, we blundered like 6 pieces each. Oh, I'm out of time. So I think when I was ahead of rook, I should have stayed ahead of rook. And then the second time I was ahead of rook, I should have stayed ahead of rook that time. That really hurt me. You know how like if you get hit in the arm, you're like, ouch, my arm hurts. Well, you know what part of me hurts right now? The invisible part. The soul, right there, like the soul of the whiz that you can't even see. You can shine a camera into my gut and there will be no soul there. I'm not trying to say I'm soulless. I'm trying to say it's invisible and it's hurting right now. Or maybe I'm soulless. Maybe Rondep just took my soul. I can't really tell for sure. That would explain why it hurts. Let's play chess player. E4 d4 is just such a safe way to start the game. Oh, yeah, this is the guy who always does that. That's obnoxious. Let's see if he gives me his queen here. He's not going to like this. Oh, he definitely does give me his queen. Thank you so much. Apparently, if you attack the king and queen at the same time, you can take one of them. I choose the queen. Let's just play this way. That's not a great move, trading those rooks, because now my rook's cool and his is not. This is getting better and better for me. He takes my queen. So I've played a couple of games with Chess Player 1909. If you ever play him, he's going to do this. So watch out for it. It's like a free bishop. Except it's a free queen for him because, of course, you don't expect it. Man. Yeah. So after a few games against him, I started taking a free bishop every game. It went much better. So keep an eye out for that stupid trap. And you'll do much better. Okay, so we've got a loss and a win. Rondep with 2 berserk wins. Rondep, you are amazing. You're a machine. Wait, maybe he is a machine. What if Rondep is a machine? Are you allowed to be a machine and play in these tournaments? I don't think you are. You could be a machine. Technology is getting pretty advanced these days. Have you noticed? Ooh, Lance 5500. He's a good player. See if he can handle this opening. Fine. I think you're being crazy, Lance. Did I just get my bishop trapped? This is weird. Oh, that's not good. This is weird for sure. Oops. That's not the good move. I guess I'll give up. Lance plays this thing with the G4, G5. You should watch out for that because it really gets you out of your element, if you know what I mean. It gets you out of your potassium. Because, is that an element? I just typed as potassium an element. Now you might see I spelled it wrong, but that doesn't matter. It is. Okay, so it gets you out of your potassium, and you're like, why is there a pawn here? This isn't my opening. And it's actually quite disconcerting, so be ready for that as well. Now you guys know. If you ever play Lance 5500, you could beat him simply by checkmating him. Now you know. He's a very good player, so it doesn't really matter what he does. He's just going to win in one way or another. I'm attacking you. Oh, I could have taken that with my knight. This guy just seems so easy compared to some of the recent opponents I've played. Pin it and win it. It's very catchy. Oh. He can't get in there. Six seconds each. Oh, the clock. Man, I need to watch that too, but the chess was very good. I especially like the part where I took his rook or free, like rook e8 check and rook take rook d8. I like that part a lot. Okay, so I need to play a little faster. I can do that. I have this turbo mouse. I'll just turn on turbo mode here. So there's this color right here. Red is standard mode, but if you press this, it becomes blue. That's slow. And then it becomes pink. Pink is turbo. So now we're ready. Now that I have turbo mode enabled, we are going to win. We're going to play much more quickly. Chess Whiz is like 11th place out of 14. That's not good. And we're playing Rondev again. Okay, Rondev. Watch turbo mode. Oops. I didn't expect such a bad move. Oh, there's a free knight up there. Stop it. Look at this. Look at this, Rondev. There's totally a knight right here. I could just take that knight. Should have done it. Should have done it. I was too turbo. That was my problem. How you guys doing today? It feels like a typical Thursday for me. Thursdays are always a good day for me. You're getting close to the weekend. People like Friday because it is the weekend, but I like... It's like the start, basically. You can dream of the weekend, but I like Thursday because you can dream of dreaming of the weekend. It's like super dreaming. Wednesday, that's kind of stretching it. If you're like, I like Wednesday because I dream about Thursday, which is when I dream about Friday, which is when I dream about Saturday, which is the weekend. Wednesday's the best. Yeah, I think that's going too far. So that I kind of limit it at Thursday. It's as far as I'll go. Thanks. This is going well. This is going great. Oh, this is going fantastically. And you're out of time. Finally, a win for Wiz. That was fantastic. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 0-2-0-0-2. That's pretty bad. Considering I have 4 points and Rondev has 27. Rondev lost a game. That was probably a game against Lance. Look at that. Lance, no berserks, but a perfect win streak. That's going to be a tough, tough rivalry there. They're just 1 point apart. And the tournament has 20 minutes left, so either of them could win. I'm going to guess the guy with the huge rating is going to win, but you never know. Let's get this thing closed up. Turbo. Faster. Play faster. Let's play c5. Why not? Look at that. Look at that mess of pawns. You know, a group of pawns is called a mess. This isn't very good at all. Ooh, I kept my pawn. Fantastic. Oh, my knight, though. My knight and my queen. Something about that. Those pieces. That's not so good. Oh, I blundered my knight. Oh, I blundered my king. That's not so good. Oh, I lost. Why can I not get any win streak today? I need to get a win streak. Yes, yes, win. So what I'm thinking about right now is Parcheesi. You ever played Parcheesi? So obnoxious. It feels like you're never going to finish. Have you ever played those games where when you start off, you're like, this is going to be so fun. Oh, that was stupid. A board game, right? Or maybe a card game where you're like, this is great. I haven't played this in a while. I'm going to really enjoy this. But the game continues and continues and continues and continues. In Parcheesi, if like your thing happens with the thing, then it goes back to the start. And then you're at the start again, and you're slightly more frustrated because you've spent all that time doing nothing. And then what happens? Let me tell you. The same thing again. I'm going to checkmate this guy. Check. Mate. That's why mate is in his name. Parcheesi is like that. So then halfway through the game, you're like, I need to win this game. Otherwise, I'm going to die of old age right here. I'm going to start collecting Social Security before I actually win this game. And then you do. You're like, oh, wait, I'm already 65. I need to go. They've changed the rules. It's not 65 anymore. So by the time the game is over, you are like, I promise myself I will never play Parcheesi again. I don't even care who has a gun to my face. That's my promise, my pledge. I've just forked myself in the face. That's awful. Oh, now I'm going to get checkmated. This is a very bad sequence. Okay, I just lost to a 1500. There were things I could have done better that game. Like not play it. That's the first thing I should have done. So by the end, you're like, I promise I will not. And then here's what happens. And this happens with childbirth too. After like a year, you're like, I don't even remember how painful that was. Let's do that again. There's a lot in common between Parcheesi and childbirth. Trust me. You're going to have to trust me because you've never given birth to a baby. I can tell because you're watching ChessWhiz TV and no female would ever do that. Whenever I say that, someone who pretends to be female comments on the video. They're like, what? I'm a female. But we're gonna not make a comment about that right now. I'm just gonna continue playing chess. So, as I was saying, after a year, you consider it again. Even though you made yourself a death promise. No, my d-pawn. This isn't going very well. Let's get this stuff sorted out here. 9 seconds. I need to be faster. I need to be faster. Oh, I wasn't faster. I was not faster. The one thing I needed is like, I need broccoli. And you're like, wait, I don't have broccoli. I hate it when I'm cooking because I hate cooking. And I'm like, there's no broccoli. And I'm like, great, I'm going to make this without broccoli. You know, that's my solution to every recipe. Maybe this is why I hate cooking. But if I remember like, well, there's no salt in this house, I will simply not add it. And then the dish is fine. It's like, well, just imagine there's salt in here. I mean, would you want to eat salt by itself? No, you wouldn't. So just imagine there's salt in this food. Yeah, and my food doesn't always come out the best. But I'm very imaginative, and it saves me a lot of trouble. Never going for any ingredients. You just say, well, just imagine the missing ingredient. Saves a lot of trouble. There are some downsides, but I haven't figured out what they are. It's pretty much good. Come on, ChessWhiz. Play some great chess and fast. What are you doing? The knights are swarming. Okay, this is gonna work. Ah, F4. F5. I don't know what I'm doing. That didn't work very well. Take it. Take it. How am I down so much time? It's compositely colored bishops. Ooh, I could take his queen. No, I'm too slow. Oh, my queen. Oh, my king. That wasn't a good move. Oh, move better and smarter. Oh, Chess Whiz, you had it until you didn't. Oops, the bad move. Okay, this one's going to reach the end. Oh, it did. It did. It promoted. That was fantastic. Man, I need to tighten up my play a little bit here. Like in this position, taking his queen would have been great. That would have been a really great move. Anyway. What was I saying? For some games, it's more than a year. It's like 3 years. And suddenly you're like, you know what would be fun? Another game of Parcheesi. I haven't played that in years. And the same thing happens. This is like a life loop that just occurs over and over. For me, it's true. Of course, it's not Parcheesi because I'm not stupid enough to play that game. But there are certain games. Like there's a board game called Avalon Hill Civilization. It's called Civilization, but it's by Avalon Hill, which is a board game company. Now, there is a civilization called Sid Meier's Civilization, which is a fantastic computer game. And there's even two, count them, two board games by the same name, both called Civilization. Wait, there's three. They're all called Civilization, right? But Avalon Hills takes the cake. I mean, if you imagine like the cake being taken, that's this one in terms of playing time. The box says, this has nothing to do with Sid Meier's, by the way. The only similarity is that they both, I'm going this way, they both are called Civilization. That's the only thing that's the same between the games. Looks like you're out of time, pal. Looks like you're out of time. Donkey. What I was saying was, the box says 5 to 12 hours on it, and it's a lying box. I would say the actual playing time of the game is 20 to 30 hours. The last time I played it, there were 4 players, and it took a month to finish the game. I'm not kidding. I mean, the guy had to go to a chess tournament during the game. So he went off. It was a national tournament. He had to fly to the tournament and then fly back, and then we continued the game. That's Avalon Hill right there for you. It was definitely not done in 5 to 12 hours. And that's the last time I played it. It was about 12 years ago or so. And you know what's going to happen is in another 12 years, I'm going to say, that'll make 24 altogether. I'm going to say, you know what? In fact, I'm already feeling that way. I'm like, I would love to play that super painful Civilization game that we never play. It's in my shelf right now, my shelf of games. Like, I would love to spend 30 hours of my life playing this game. No, you would not. Stop getting away. There's a skewer. Yeah, this is pretty good for me. I should be able to win this. Ooh, let's go back. Take him again. That looked good. This looks really good. Yeah, checkmate. Checkmate. That was fantastic. Okay, I gotta win. So I'm in 12th place. I'm starting a winning streak, guys. I have a flame and a fire. Whew. It's actually a great game, Civilization, the board game. Now that it's been 12 years, I really feel like it's good. So the way it works is you have all these little people on the board, and every turn they double in population. It's very realistic because they all have kids, right? So if you have like 2 guys, then the next turn you have 4. So why did I take that pawn? I shouldn't have taken that pawn. And so if you're almost dead, you can simply have twice as many. But then there's population limits, like certain territories can only have 5 guys. So if you've got 4 there and it doubles, then it goes up to 5, basically. So the result of that is that if you're almost losing, too bad, you just doubled your population. There's no way you're going to lose now, and you just keep playing. That's the effect. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. Check. Oh, whoops. Okay, this is looking great again. Okay, that move. Let's do this one. Oh, my knight. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Oh, he's out of time. Phew. I should look at the clock too. And I'm looking at the board and I'm like, this is bad. I'm looking at this board, it's bad. But if I look at the board and the clock, I'm like, wow, this is great. I see like 1 second on his clock. I don't care what's on the board. That's what I should do. Okay, I am being told in the chat, do you excel at wasting your life? Like, is that your special talent? Everyone seems to have a special talent. I would say that's... Oh, what am I doing? No. Oh, you could have had that pawn for free. Should have. Could have, should have, would Oh, now that pawn. Oh, I guarded it. Everything's so guarded now. What are you doing? This is a very strange opponent. Ooh, that's the strangest move of all. Let's just go here. I'm ahead of queen. Great. Let's just open this up. And I can play much better when I have an extra queen. The quality of my play, through the roof. Whoops. Wrong roof. You heard about the guy who wanted to take his money with him to heaven. Because he spent his whole life like saving up money, and he was just really distraught that he couldn't take his money with him to heaven. In this case, my queen. So he withdrew all his cash, and he bought some gold. He already has some gold. And he just run out of time. Thank you. And he put it in his attic, so like above his deathbed. So he's like, when I die, I'm going to float up to the attic and grab the money. It was just a fantastic plan. Do you think it worked? Well, it's a joke, so maybe it worked. So he's in his deathbed, and then he dies, and his wife is like, oh, I wonder if the money's gone. I hope the money's not gone, because she wanted the money for herself, right? So no, this must be Lance. He's crazy. She goes up there, and she's like, aha, I knew you should have put it in the basement. The basement, because he went down. Ha ha, it's funny. Lance, don't take my knight. That's not nice. So rude. Whoa, cool move. What if I do this? That'll lose my stuff, won't it? Whoa. Oh, that's a good sequence. I just like losing in beautiful ways. Lance, I give up. I don't want to lose anymore. I want to go win a game. Look at that. He's got a perfect streak, except for that draw and that draw. Other than that, perfect streak. When they're yellow twos, that means they were a draw because it was 1 point doubled. I'm being asked if I have a thought on Chinese food. Do I have a thought on Chinese food? Apparently I don't, because I'm trying to think one up, like a Chinese food thought. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been like, you know what I need to do right now is think of something about Chinese food? This is actually my first time, where I'm like, it's time to think about Chinese food right now. What do you have to say? What's your comment on Chinese food? It's never happened to me before. Like, I've lived for years and years and years, and no one's ever been like, and Chinese food? And, you know, what? I mean, come on. Chinese food. What are you waiting for? Yeah, this is definitely a new experience for me. Oh, this is not going well. My bad moves are catching up to me. There. His bad moves are catching up to him now. It's much better. Ooh. Ooh. This should be good. Okay. And Jovis went down. The trick is to play 1600s. You do much better against them. If you're playing like 2000s, which should be my rating, I can't keep up because I'm half my brain is Chinese food right now. It's not the left half, it's the right half. Oops, I shouldn't take that. Hi-ya. Ah, no. Faster. The remedy to all situations is to play faster. Why am I pre-moving an illegal move, I wonder? Oh, okay. I don't need to think about that game anymore. Good. I never did, actually. 6 minutes left. Yeah, my comment on Chinese food is... I always wonder when it shows up. I say, wow, how now? That's an original joke. Much better than the old dietary joke. I'm on a seafood diet. I told that to someone the other day. They didn't laugh. I'm like, I'm on a seafood diet. And they just looked at me like I was dumb. Maybe I was dumb. And then I said, I seafood? I eat it. No response. It was as if they'd had a stroke and they were just Maybe they did have a stroke. That would explain it. Let's try that move. I don't think that was a good sequence, actually. Oh, this is much better. Hmm. 4 seconds. Faster. Oh. Oh, I'm out of time. Oh, it was Rondep. Of course I'm out of time. I could have won that game. Rondep, is your trick to give me an extra piece or two and then run me out of time? Because that seems to be your plan. Oh, that was bad. Whenever people don't laugh about that seafood joke, I just say, I was just kidding. I'm on a rotation diet, actually. When I turn around, I eat. And then they still don't laugh, so then I give them the triple whammy joke. The perfect diet joke, which I can't remember right now. That's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, my bishop. This is not the best episode. Could be the worst. That's kind of an accomplishment, though. The worst episode, because this is episode 294. So that's an accomplishment. That's not something to be like, I'm not watching that one. That's the worst one. No, you should be like, dude, this one stands out from the rest. There's only one worst episode. Don't miss it. I'm going to miss my rook. Oh, dank Mario. You lost on time. Lucky for me. 22 points, 7th place out of 27. That's looking better. There's a lot of people who are doing badly because of these two guys doing amazingly. Okay, this is a game against Rondep. He's berserking. Let's show him what it's about. Faster. Let's take it this time. Let's take that. Let's take that and that. And then bam, take that. Okay, I'm ready, Rondep. No. Ooh. Ooh. I defended the pawn. Whoa. Rondep, you are fast. I see the e-pawn is free. And here. Cool move. And here. And here. And here. Here. 10 seconds to 7. No. No, Rondep, lose on time, please. Lose. Lose, Rondep. Lose already. Oh, faster. No, I'm out of time. How does Rondep do this? Maybe he is the website. Maybe I'm not even playing against him. I'm playing against lichess.org because he has no time consumed by his moves. He is the clock. I don't know how he does it, but he had 2 seconds and so did I. And now I have no time. Rondep. Oh, bad for your health. It's not good. Too much Rondep. I need an anti-Rondep antidote right now. I'll just play rook d7. That'll help. In this position, rook d7 is pretty strong. There we go. No, all the things are taken. Okay, this is good. Attack that center. That's great. Knight here. Oh, that's kind of lame, isn't it? Whoa, nice center. Let's do it. No, my queen. Ah, this will work. Okay. What's going on now? Looking good. I'm only down 1 pawn. That's better than usual. Check. Whoa. Let's take that. We're blundering a few things, but it's part of the plan. Yep. Swedish speed was slower than I. By the way, that's the correct word. It should not be slower than me. It should be slower than I. Let me give you a little hint about when to use I and when to use me, because a lot of people mess that up, and it's a peeve of mine. You simply complete the sentence in a very obnoxious way. You just keep adding words until you can't add words anymore. So in this case, it would be, Swedish speed was slower than I was when I was the fastest I was. And that would be I, you know, or Swedish speed was slower than I ever would be. You just keep adding words, make it into a sentence. And that sounds okay, I mean, but if you say me, then it's like Swedish speed was faster than me was. You see the problem immediately. Immediately. Or if you're trying to talk about two people doing things, he and I are doing it is correct. He and me are doing it, not so correct. Oh, there's a queen. Now there's a clock. Faster. Oh, there's your rook. Whoops, there's your other rook. Okay, that wasn't good. Losing 2 rooks and a queen in 3 moves. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by that game. Of course, it's going to be the last game that everyone remembers. Like, when I think about episode 290, whatever this was, I think about that last game when ChessWiz took a free queen and then he lost his rook and his queen in 3 moves consecutively. Maybe it was 4. I remember that. That was just awful. But congratulations to Lance5500, who stepped in from the shrouding clouds, and overcame Rondep, which was amazing, because Rondep usually wins all the tournaments. And this is Daz. Apparently it was Daz who got 3rd place. Nice job. And my place was 7th. In fact, I tied for 5th. I was only not 5th because I played so badly. So, Swedish Speed wants to play right now. I'm going to say no to you, because I've got to go live my life. So that was fun. Unfortunately, now we've done everything single possible 30-second tournament. So what are we going to do next week? I have no idea. Maybe every variant at the same time, or maybe a new variant you've never even conceived of in your mind, or any other conceiving parts of your body. I think it's going to be good, though. So next episode on Saturday, we're going to play some slower chess. I know this is like the fastest chess possible, but on Saturday, we're going to play some slower chess. It's going to be like classical time control. I was just noticing my rating in classical was way too low because I don't care about it. So I'm going to bring that rating up a little bit. It's going to be fun. This has been ChessWiz TV. Thanks for watching.